Hello guys, welcome to the stream. In this stream, we are going to talk about the recent transfer rumors in the football world. So my man Su has had an emergency right now, so he'll be back with us. Yeah, he's back. Um,
Um,
the first rumor you want to talk about, Suhas? Any specific rumor?
Obviously, the new Havertz to Arsenal
Yeah.
transfer. I won't call them rumors anymore because I've reported them. You guys
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know Havertz, no. Fabrizio Romano, the coach.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah. Apparently, Havertz is very interested to join Arsenal, and he has informed that to Chelsea board. But the price is the issue here. Arsenal want to offer around 55 million pounds, but Chelsea wants 75 million pounds. So uh, I guess they'll reach a figure that's in between these two numbers, and then Havertz will join Arsenal. Thank God, that's the best news I've heard in a very long time, because there's also this rumor that came out that Bayern are interested in Havertz. Yeah, I'll be
Sanjay
right back
doesn't
to talk.
really rate Havertz.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You continue.
So based on Havertz's recent performances, I don't think even 55 million is justified. It just feels like a lot, you know. Transfer market is obviously very, very interested right now. Even young players are going for like really huge transfer fees. I guess that's that's just how football works these days. That's a different video. Hopefully, but yeah, the transfer fees is too high in my opinion. And to think about how Havertz is going to fit into this Arsenal team, it's very difficult to be honest. I don't know what Arteta has in mind, but if I were him, the only way Havertz signing would make sense in terms of starting 11. Obviously, it'd be a great backup option for Odegaard because they're kind of similar in the way they play. Uh, Obviously, Odegaard likes to drop a little bit deeper. Havertz likes to smear. So I think
Yeah,
Havertz would play in false nine position with Gabriel Jesus being more to the left hand side, and obviously
oh,
Saka is pretty much unprobable at this point. Uh, Havertz is good at linking up. He's not your running into the box kind of striker. So I don't expect him to be an out and out striker. And in terms of being a winger, I don't think he's dropping Saka. Uh, he has So this the consistency to drop someone like Bukayo Saka, in my opinion. Bukayo Saka has obviously been key for Arsenal this season. He will continue to be key for them in the coming seasons. Uh,
hmm,
so yeah, I do believe that Havertz dropping in deep because that's the position he tends to shine in. Like he likes to drop. He likes to combine with the midfield and string those through balls to the wide wingers. He can dribble the ball. He's like decently. I think in that kind of way he makes sense. Uh, Obviously, Chelsea have tried playing him as an out and out nine. That didn't work. That went terribly wrong on so many levels. So
yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen again.
Hmm.
Mm.
Uh,
Talking about
yeah,
being a backup to Odegaard, I don't think Havertz would agree to do that. He wouldn't be keen on joining Arsenal if he's going to be an backup option. So I don't think that's going to happen either. So it's possible that this is the play because Trossard was also signed last in the last winter transfer window. So it doesn't make much sense for me. But as a false nine, yeah, it's a possibility that he's going to play there. What do you think, Shankar?
uh, I know. I don't know if I'm thinking right, but just give it a thought. Just let's give it a thought. Like, uh, maybe Arteta is thinking of playing Havertz as an eight. Maybe.
That is a possibility. You mean to replace Granit Xhaka?
Hmm. Like,
Yeah.
Xhaka is going to Bayer Leverkusen, right? And think of it like this: like, Barcelona play with two players up top, right? Like single pivot and two players up top, like Gavi and Pedri. Yeah, so maybe more like a Pedri kind of role.
I didn't think of it that way. It makes a lot of sense, but uh, in Arsenal's current system, I feel like Xhaka is very robust. He's very box to box.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Basically, going into the box,
yeah.
into the opponent's box is not very good. It's the opposite for Havertz, right? He's
Mm.
not good in his box. He's not good defensively. I don't think he's going to drop back as much as
True.
Shaka would. So that would either
That's
mean
that's
it's
that's why they're
defensive.
looking. That's why they're looking at Declan Rice, right? Who is very robust defensively. And when you combine
Yeah.
Declan Rice with Kai Havertz, it kind of fits well. Yeah, but let me also put it out there that any team that wants to sign Kai Havertz doesn't have a brain. I don't know what Arsenal's uh, what position is that sporting director is doing, and what Mikel Arteta is thinking. But Kai Havertz is a terrible player. Coming from a Bayern Munich and Germany fan, guys, his work rate is so low, and he's a very lazy player. He's like style over substance. You understand what I'm saying, right? So Leroy Sané and Kai Havertz are very similar in the way they play. So yeah, uh,
Point.
hmm. and if if Havertz were to join Bayern, I think I would stop watching football altogether. I'll start watching NBA or American football. Yeah.
He
So
said this so many times before. I actually thought he was joking, but no, he sounds pretty serious. I hope
I'm
not.
very
I hope not.
serious.
Um,
Yeah. So since that is not happening, and so let's move on to another transfer, and that is Kimmich to Bayern Munich. So
Second,
as
guys, I, I had this line ready for Havertz to Arsenal. Havertz is pulling a reverse Fabregas.
I didn't hear you properly, can you repeat that?
Havertz is pulling a reverse Fabregas because
Okay.
Fabregas went from
Yeah,
Arsenal
yeah.
to Chelsea. Obviously via Barcelona, but
Yeah. So
you were
apparently,
saying
Thomas Partey is set to leave Arsenal.
that makes sense.
Wow, bro! Since Bayern are looking at a six, Thomas Partey to Bayern would make sense, right? But because Partey is like out and out destroyer, and we want someone like that to pair with Kimmich. That makes sense. What do you think?
Every
Come on.
time a player is on the market, Shankar pops it. Every time an above average player is on market, Shankar is going to pop in and say, come to
Hey,
Bayern Munich.
Partey is a good player, bro.
Bro, he was dropped for in Jorginho.
No way. I mean, the problem with Partey is he's very injury prone. So yeah. So moving on, Kim Min-jae to Bayern Munich. So how do you see this?
You know how I feel about one season wonders, right? Signing someone after just one good season. And
Hmm.
that didn't change. Still feel the same way about it. Yeah, obviously, Kim Min-jae was really good for Napoli. He replaced their best defender in Koulibaly, but they didn't make it seem like he even left or something. I get that. I get all of that. I get the praise. I get all of that. In Europe, Napoli didn't go too far. Yeah, you may argue that once he was dropped, Napoli got kicked out.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Right? He isn't, in my opinion, he is not a proven player, and Bayern Munich are going out on a limb on this transfer, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll be good for Bayern because in the league, obviously he'll be good for Bayern.
Hmm.
In Europe, where Bayern is one of those clubs who wants to compete for everything available. So I think we'll be a little bit disappointed for Bayern in the UCL, like Copa Meccano. That's just my opinion. I don't know what everyone else thinks. But to be
I mean,
honest,
personally,
I've only seen
yeah, yeah,
for
continue.
a few games. I've only seen him play in a few games. Yeah, he was decent in those games. But again, there were many players who were really good for one season and the next season they just fell off a cliff. So I hope this doesn't turn out to be one of those situations, but it's very likely that it would.
Hmm.
So fingers crossed
Guess,
that
guess how
that
much salary Bayern are offering him?
£10,
Come on, come on. Guess, guess.
80K a week,
Let's talk about the overall package, like in millions, not 80K a week or 100K a week.
4 million, maybe
18 million. 18
18
fucking
million.
million. Yes.
18 million, bro. It's like 400K a week.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I mean, you see these salary figures going very high in Germany because the tax rate is very high. From what I heard, I don't really know. But yeah, apparently to woo him from
Manchester
going to
United.
Manchester United, yeah,
Yeah.
it took 18 million. That's like he will be entering the elite list right off. Like I think only players that earn that much are Manuel Neuer, Thomas Müller, Leroy Sané, Joshua Kimmich as of now. Yeah, and Kim, I think these Uli Hoeneß, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, they went out and paid that much because Lucas Hernandez is leaving and he earns a lot. So a lot of our wage bill will be cleared. So I think now that a big rock is off our shoulders, I think they went out and paid a premium for Kim Min-jae.
Now it makes sense why he rejected Manchester United and went ahead and joined Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is a huge club. No decision. It just felt like he'd be earning more in Manchester United. It's in the Premier League and the Premier League TV money and stuff like that. So, but wow, that's quite a gamble they're taking. What was the transfer fee again?
50 million.
50 million.
50.
50 plus that's 20 million in his wages. 70 million is season for a club like Bayern. That's a hell of a lot of money. Not because they're poor, but they just don't like spending.
Yeah. I mean, they've come to like they've come to failure so close, right? We almost went a season without a trophy. So now I think the bosses are waking up and they're like they're wanting to spend more money. Now Lucas Hernandez will leave, Pavard will leave, so that will be a combined fee of 90 million or 100 million. So I think that's why they're like, okay, let's go out and spend some money in the market. Apparently Pau Torres will come as well. uh Kyle Walker will come as well, and a CDM, a nine and a winger.
I love how Bayern would lose this season, and that's not in a good way.
Hmm.
Uh, just because they were lacking in one position, they started adjusting it a bit too much. Because now it's Skywalker coming back, coming into Bayern Munich, and then there's Torres as well. Torres makes a lot of sense because he's a good center.
Direct to
Bayern
Lucas
doesn't have
Hernandez
any.
replacement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they are yet to address their main number one requirement, the
Nine.
reason they set out into this transfer market with that huge chunk of money. striker position is still vacant
Yeah,
at Bayern Munich.
I don't know why,
So
but I feel that maybe Vlahovic is the one for us. But yeah, I don't know, man, because this guy Osimhen would cost almost 120 to 130 million. Kolomuani 100 million, and our bosses are not interested in over 80 million plus signings. So I feel like somewhere 70 million for Vlahovic would be fine.
slowly the strikers are running out. The market
Yeah.
is low
Hmm.
on available strikers.
Hmm.
I think Bayern are taking it a bit too easy in this regard.
Hmm.
Uh, it's important to just bounce on it as soon as they can.
Yeah.
Sorry. Uh, Soon the PSG are also out for a striker. Even it looks like let's wait for that, I guess.
Hmm.
So I think Bayern need to first address the number nine position, which
True.
is
True.
still vacant.
Bro, look at the signings PSG made already. Asensio, Lucas Hernandez, some midfielder. Who was that? Who was it? You know any
I think they
signings?
signed Ugarte,
Yeah, Ugarte.
Manuel
Correct.
Ugarte.
Yeah, and a junior, some Japanese player. Yeah, and many more to come. Apparently, they're also interested in Kolo Muani. They're offering 100 million. Maybe he'll replace Mbappe because Mbappe is apparently leaving PSG after this season to join Real de Madrid. It'll be awesome, guys. Mbappe versus Ansu Fati.
I think it's gonna be a head to head, but it's going to be one hell of an classic for next season if Mbappe joins. Um, I'm really looking forward to what Mbappe is going to do to La Liga. Um,
Hmm.
I wonder if he's going to make it a Farmers League as well.
Yeah, of course. Uh, but Barca have to pull up their socks now and maybe sell their shitty players like Clement Longlet, who is coming back now.
Yeah, long ways of eventually coming back. Tottenham, there has been news that Tottenham want him, and then again they're like, okay, we don't want Longley anymore. They're still very undecided.
Hmm.
There's a lot of mystery about it still.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's see what's going to.
yeah, of
Have
course.
substance, have a sense of humor.
Yeah, go on.
Pretty bad one, but yes, it's also yes,
Hmm.
we are saying. What was the saying again?
Mbappe, Farmers
Right,
League,
10 and
something.
1.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Clement Longley.
Let's see what's going to happen. Umtiti is out on loan and he earns 20 million. If he comes back, it's going to be 20 million wages. No. It wasn't good. It's not a good one. I'm sure other subscribers will agree. Anyways, right.
Yeah, it was a good one. So Clement Long, for why are they holding on to Frankie De Jong like that? Can't you? He's like worth 80 million. So if you sell him alone, you guys can come out of this all transfer saga, transfer shit and all. Like 80 million plus 20 million in wages, almost 100 million
It's not,
cleared.
uh, it's not, it's not just Barcelona hanging on to Frankie de Jong. It's in fact the opposite that has happened last season. Barcelona tried their level best to get rid of him. Frankie was adamant that he wanted to stay and succeed at Barcelona, and now I think he's definitely top three in Barcelona's best players this season.
Hmm.
Uh, Behind Lewandowski and of course Mark Mendes staying.
Why did
I
Lewandowski come,
definitely.
bro? I thought you'd say Pedri or Dembele, someone like that, but Lewandowski.
Pedri was injured for quite some time, so was Dembele.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, in terms of quality, obviously Pedri is the best player is at Barcelona right now. Uh, Striker went AWOL. Anyways, as I was saying, guys, I think Frenkie de Jong has become a very, very crucial part of Barcelona right now. Getting rid of him would be like shooting yourself in the foot. That's just how it is. That's the best way to put it. Uh, and I truly believe that Frenkie is going to stay at Barcelona. I hope he must. Uh, and I hope he continues delivering for the club. In other news, Barcelona signed Vitor Roque. I don't know whether how his name is pronounced, but he's a Brazilian striker. He's 19 years old. Barcelona is going to pay 35 million plus 10 million in variables. He was signed from what's the name? Atletico Paranaense. Making a fool of myself here.
Yeah, whatever. So, who are you exactly talking about?
Vitor Roque. You didn't hear about him. Barcelona is he's an 18-year-old striker. He's really good in the Brazilian league, basically.
Okay.
So we don't know how it's going to be. Uh, so let's see what's going to happen. High
Yeah.
hopes for him. People are drawing lines to Luis Suarez, which I think is a bit too soon to do. Um,
Hmm.
that's the problem with players that big clubs are interested. They go from underrated to overrated really quick. Uh,
True, true. Especially Barcelona and Real Madrid players. The hype that Barca
let's
fans give.
not forget about Manchester United, Liverpool,
True.
Manchester City has really good signings. That's very
Hmm.
hard to argue with. Who else?
Liverpool. Liverpool rate their players
Bro,
accurately, in my opinion.
Curtis
Yeah.
Jones, Harvey Elliott, less than 2 seasons ago. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby
Yeah.
Keita,
True,
Darwin
true.
Nunes,
Yeah. And
Luis Diaz.
guess who paid 140 million for one of their overrated players? Barcelona.
Coutinho wasn't overrated. Coutinho was quality. Coutinho,
Yeah, yeah.
Coutinho was really good at Liverpool.
Hmm. But let's not blame Coutinho. He was very good for Barcelona for the in the first season that he joined, right?
He was quite good. It's
Hmm.
just a senseless name. He didn't fit into the team in any way. I don't know why
Hmm.
we paid that much to Liverpool of
Hmm.
all clubs.
Yeah. Liverpool went out and signed Alisson and Van Dijk with that money, and they kind of sorted out their defense for 5 to 6 years. Yeah. So, as do you think
Select
Bayern's
him.
defense is kind of sorted for the next 10 years to come? Like with Kim Min Jae, Upamecano,
With
Pau
Manuel Neuer,
Torres, Delete. Of course, we need a goalkeeper. Yeah. So, what do you think?
like I said, Kim Min Jae is still
Pretty young.
unproven in my personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, Delict is very good. Outer is very, very good. Uh, so you could say the centre back position is kind of sorted for uh, 3, 4
Left
seasons, I guess.
left back Alfonso Davies. Right back Mazraoui.
So Alfonso Davis is apparently
Yeah, his agent just wants huge money. That's why he's like, we're pushing to another club and all, pushing for another deal. But I don't think that's gonna happen. He'll end up staying at Bayern.
like this season was Davis's worst season of his career.
Hmm.
It was very, very bad. This season.
True.
So still Bayern want him, so maybe he should and stay. Because
Yeah. Uh, mm, any
next,
other transfer? I kind of forgot
the
transfers I
big
wanted to
one,
talk.
Say Mbappe
Messi
to
to Inter
Real
Milan.
Madrid.
Oh, right, right. Yeah. Messi out of European football. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe's stance is clear. His contract runs until 2024. He doesn't want to renew. He want to leave. He wants to leave PSG for free. PSG, on the other hand, is forcing Mbappe to either extend his contract now or he leaves this season. They want to cash in on him. So, in my opinion, if Madrid are apparently ready to pay 100 million to Mbappe in just salary, including bonuses and as well. So, they'll be ready to pay 200 million if PSG want to sell this season. Your thoughts on that?
they're going to Real Madrid doesn't make a lot of sense in my opinion because now that Benzema is gone, I think
Hmm.
PSG has to Real Madrid has to concentrate on replacing him rather than going out and signing another superstar because in the long run it's not sustainable because the way Real Madrid makes signings, they just go out for superstars.
Hmm.
Uh, but obviously in UCL it's going to be very good for Real Madrid because there's a lot of clutch players. And Mbappe joining Real Madrid kind of interferes with Vinicius Junior playing in his natural position because we know Mbappe likes to drift into that left wing
Hmm.
and play there. He likes to combine with his fullbacks. He likes to combine with his striker and all that. And even if Vinicius tries to drift into the middle, he doesn't have the physicality or the quality to just beat centre backs or win duels against centre backs. So I think that's going to be particularly difficult to sort that out.
Hmm.
Uh, like I said, it doesn't make much sense to me. But in on the off chance that Vinicius leaves, it's going to be tremendous for Real Madrid because Mbappe is just Mbappe, bro. There's nothing more we can say about that. Uh,
True. Uh, in my opinion, I think Vinicius will retain his position as the left winger, but Mbappe might move to right wing or striker position. Uh, um, Real Madrid or Real Madrid have tried this out. Real Madrid have played Rodrigo at forward position, and it worked out pretty well. So maybe like we can see a front three of Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Mbappe. Because Mbappe is already well versed with the right wing position, and I think he can revisit that again. Just a sec.
okay.
Hmm.
Well versed in the sense you are talking about his players Monaco.
Sorry.
What are you talking about? You are talking about his AS Monaco days, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was when no one knew Mbappe. Like Mbappe was like just breakout star at that point. He was still a youngster. Right now
Hmm.
Mbappe is well established. So Mbappe is not very good with his management, let's be honest.
Hmm.
Let's just be honest here. I know he has a five-star weak foot on FIFA, but FIFA is not real life. So
Yeah.
just a little bit. So yeah, I think see why would you want to play your best player in a position where he's not comfortable?
Hmm. Makes sense. I'm pretty sure that even after Mbappe joins Real Madrid, Vinicius will continue to be their best player because Mbappe is fast. I'll give him that, but Vinicius is a better dribbler in my opinion, and a better finisher as well. Some might not agree, but I've seen Mbappe miss very silly chances. I mean,
The
yeah,
difference
Vinicius.
is Mbappe is one of those players who can get into those positions. Vinicius is not. He dribbles
Hmm.
his way into good attacking positions where he can shoot the ball, good shooting positions, but That's about it. I don't think he has the quality to, he has the main mentality to get into those goal scoring positions uh, in the past. That's just my opinion. I don't know whether you agree with
Hmm.
me.
All right, guys, you're stuck with me. So, what do you guys think? You think Mbappe can fit at Real Madrid, or should he stay back at PSG? Yeah, continue.
I'm done, bro. I think Mbappe has to play at a club where the left wing is vacant and there's
Hmm.
a striker with good passing range.
Hmm. Okay. Yep. So let's move on.
Teams of Barcelona.
Not gonna happen, guys. Kimmich is staying at Bayern Munich forever. No two ways about it. Yeah, and let's not even go into Barcelona. If we go into Barcelona's financial issues, I think Suarez will sit here and cry. Um, See, Messi was uh, Messi was about to lower his salary to 13 million a year, and Barcelona couldn't register him. So that's how deep Barcelona's financial issues go. And now they want to go out for Kimmich, who will cost north of 100 million, and so that's just a dream, and that's never gonna happen. I think this Javi coming out into the media and hinting Kimmich that they're ready to go for him is because they expect Kimmich to not extend their contract next season. He has only 2 seasons left, 2 years left on his contract, and they expect him not to extend his contract, and so they could sign him for
Well,
on a free deal. Yeah.
the reason Barcelona couldn't raise the Messi was because obviously
Don't
they're
tell
in
me
deep
Messi
financial
didn't
shit.
wait. Don't tell me Messi
Obviously
didn't wait.
they're in deep financial shit. But
Hmm.
Messi needed assurance, and Barcelona couldn't give it to him at
Hmm.
that point. Uh, which bro, you ask any of my friends, they'll tell you that I hate Laporta.
Hmm.
I literally hate him because his entire election campaign was based on Messi staying at Barcelona. That
Yeah.
was his slogan. Messi is going
Hmm.
to stay, Messi is going to stay. To be honest, Victor Font, who was the opposition, was
Hmm.
the person who was competing in that election. He was better financially. His election campaign was all about financial stability.
Hmm.
And obviously, Messi won there as well.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
so that's like a very big reason why I hate Joan Laporta.
Laporte. Yeah.
I understand what he has done for the club. I just feel like there's others who could have done that. There's
Hmm.
obviously others who could have done the same. Uh, but again, Victor Font wouldn't have hired Slavi with that as well. Uh, I think if not this season, the next season, Barcelona is definitely going to get out of this financial financial
Okay.
struggle. At
Hmm.
least to make the ratio on is one. Obviously, there's still going to be a lot of assets that have been sold by the club that they'll have to buy back after maybe 10 seasons or 15 seasons.
Check WhatsApp once.
Ish,
Yeah. Did you?
I do have earphones on.
No, you do. And why is your voice shit today, especially? Uh, okay. Uh, Moving on, since we do not have any Barcelona rumors to talk about.
Hey, Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah, free trans. Is it done yet? I don't think so, right?
City are pushing to make him stay. Uh,
City, Arsenal.
obviously, there's other clubs interested like Arsenal,
Hmm.
but Barcelona have presented an improved offer. I think Gundogan is going to wait for a few weeks maybe, just to see if Barcelona can register him or not. In case Barcelona don't manage to sell players, it's going to be yet another world class player Barcelona let go of.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the news.
Barca are in deep shit, bro. I mean, I guess someone, a pundit, I think he's very closely related to Barcelona. He came out and said that Barcelona are now in deep financial troubles more than how they were after Bartomeu left. So Laporta didn't solve any issues; he created more. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? You guys have a terrible balance sheet, and you guys went on to sign Rafinha, Kunde, who else? Christensen, Kessie,
Lewandowski was just
Lewandowski. Lewandowski 60 million.
I mean,
Let me let me tell you this.
it wasn't. Yeah,
Lewandowski is Bayern Munich's highest record sell. What do you call record?
sale,
Hmm.
record sale.
Sale. Yeah, record sale. Yeah.
Sorry guys, we were friends in college. I don't know which Telugu medium school something, but
Can't hear you, bro.
still can't hear me. No,
Man just muted and unmuted.
no, it works.
Okay.
We were talking about Barcelona's financial.
Hmm.
That topic you can't cover it in a single video. Uh, Even if you say something about it now, there's a high possibility that tomorrow Barcelona declare bankruptcy or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I see many players, many not players, many influencers, even many brilliant ones practically, thinking that Laporta is
గట్టిగా
fixing
మాట్లాడరా రేయ్.
Barcelona. There are many influencers, Instagram pages uh, who think that Laporta is somehow fixing Barcelona. Uh, but it's a gamble, guys. It's a gamble. If Barcelona gets success, if Barcelona go to maybe the semi-finals of the UCL next season, they're going to earn a lot of money. UCL is not. It's not just glory. It's also a lot of money. So there's that. Uh, so Barcelona has to consistently keep getting into semi-finals, finals, and winning the UCL for like 10 seasons, and it's the reason why Laporta made
Mhm.
those transfers, I guess, to strengthen the team to give the coach the right tools to make that happen.
Hmm.
Uh, there's a very high possibility that it would backfire. Uh,
Yeah.
that would mean Barcelona may no longer play in first Spain's top division.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah, I think
scary, bro.
this referee investigation is also going on, right? Has it concluded?
Yeah, actually, it was concluded.
Okay.
They said the court ruled that it was common practice in Spain because a lot of other clubs do that as well.
Yeah.
Uh, Taking
Mhm.
information about referees, the way they
True.
behave in matches.
Yeah.
Uh, so Barcelona are apparently going to sue everyone who goes trash about them. So let's see
Bar-
how that pans out.
Barcelona will run out of money to pay the lawyers. Yeah, guys. Moving on from Barcelona. Sorry, Suhas, if we're insulting you so much, too much.
To be honest, Barcelona has a lot of money. Let's be honest. It's not like football clubs don't have money. It's more like Barcelona can't show a balance in their books.
Hmm.
that they have money. So
Yep.
that's the problem.
Most of that was generated out of weddings that happened at Spotify camp. No. Yeah. Moving on. Uh,
I was
any
just to
other
be just like 4 years older, maybe I would have gotten.
just to support Barcelona financially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take my fiance and be like, you see this goal post? This was where Messi scored that night against that team.
Yeah. Did you hear this? Luis Enrique to PSG almost done.
I did hear talks about it. Actually, PSG were in very advanced talks with Julian Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
It would have been manager for PSG. But
Hmm.
Luis Enrique is just as good, even more
Yeah.
experienced than Julian
True.
Nagelsmann. So let's see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Mm.
Um,
I don't
very,
think
very,
Nagelsmann can manage Mbappe. Yeah.
yeah, looks.
Yeah. Yeah. So go on.
Uh, Luis Enrique is one of those coaches who, you know, likes to take control of transfers that the club makes. We've seen it at Barcelona, so we have to see what PSG is going to do because basically their sporting director and their president they play a huge role in their signings. It doesn't matter whether the player fits into the team or not. They just go ahead and sign the player. So now it's going to be a steam battle between them, a civil war, if you will.
Hmm.
That's a really long stream we want to conclude it. Have any other transfers we need to talk about?
Yeah. Let's just talk about few quick transfers.
Okay.
Um, Conrad Leimer and Rafael Guerrero come to Bayern on a free transfer. So quickly tell me your thoughts, and meanwhile I'll search for more transfers.
Yeah, Conrad Limer is a very underrated player. He used to play for Hard Leipzig.
Hmm.
Uh, he's pretty good. He can play in that CDM position. He can play as a midfielder,
Yeah.
middle midfielder. He can play as a right back. So he's a very versatile player as well. Um, he
Hmm.
has a lot of quality. We're going to see it when he comes to Bayern. He has a lot of quality, and they've signed yet another uh, midfielder with kind of fullback qualities in Rafael Guerrero. Rafael Guerrero was average as a left back, and now as an inverted fullback, he has been doing really good for Borussia Dortmund. So yeah, it's going to be good. I don't know whether he's going to start all the games or whether he's just going to be a bench player, but he definitely has quality. He's going to be good in my opinion.
Hmm. Give me a sec.
Yeah. So he's scouting
So
for Alex
this will be a very good transfer for PSG if it happens. Bernardo Silva to PSG,
Pro. Bernardo Silva
crazy
bomb.
transfer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I don't know why they need him because they already signed Asensio. Yeah.
I don't really rate Asensio very highly because yeah, he used to be a prospect, a huge prospect, but he barely
Hmm.
made it into the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Um.
Bernardo Silva is he's a very versatile player. He can play wherever
True. True.
coach
Left
wants him
wing,
to.
right wing.
He played,
He can even
played
play
as
left
a
back, bro. He can
yeah,
even
he
play left
played.
back. Yeah.
Uh, he also played as a false nine last season, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, he can play so many positions and he can play them well. So that's going to be one hell of a transfer for him. Yes.
Yeah. And we forgot one of the most important transfers this season. Moises Caicedo to Chelsea. He even rejected Bayern to go to Chelsea.
I
He's
don't understand what these players see in Chelsea, bro. Because as good as a project they may have, let's be honest, Chelsea have been really tragic this season.
true.
If they finished 10th, was it
11th, I guess.
11th? Not even in the top half of the table. It's probably one of the worst seasons ever.
Hmm.
Oh, bro, I don't understand why all these players are going to Chelsea, and I don't understand how Chelsea are able to, uh, keep it legal even. Like, how much are they paying for these people? Like,
True,
what's the
true.
wage bill? How many? What's the size of the squad? None of this.
Hmm.
I have no idea how they're doing any of this.
But like they are selling many players, right? Mason Mount is on the move. Kai Havertz is on the move. Pulisic, ZH apparently is headed to Al Hilal. So it's not like they are just signing players. This season they are also selling players. Now Lukaku will leave. Khalidou Koulibaly will leave. Edward Mendy is going to leave.
It's a lot of matches.
Yeah.
Mendy was considered the best goalkeeper in the world at one point. Right?
Nah. One season wonder.
He was, yeah, exactly, bro. Imagine if he played at some club like some lower level club like Wolves and he had that kind of season. Next season they paid Chelsea paid 50 million for him, and he does this.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point, right? You can't sign someone after just one good season. You have to look at the player's qualities, what
Yeah.
he does best, what he's bad at, and if that profile fits into your team, you sign him. That's how it's supposed to work. Not like
Hmm.
okay, so he has 5,968 interceptions this season. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him, even if he's intercepting his teammates' passes.
Good one. Uh, Romeo Lavia will also join Arsenal. Rice
Bro,
Lavia.
bro, what a transfer that would be, bro.
Yeah.
Lavia is one of the best young prospects in Premier League.
Hmm.
He played for Southampton last season.
Yes.
Obviously, not relegated.
Yeah.
So,
I
a
don't. I
very
don't.
good resume.
I'm not seeing any activity on for Belakocap. I don't think he's going to move to any club this season. Maybe he'll play second league football with Southampton. Where I felt I just want Bayern to go for him, but
Havertz
of
is
not.
a really good player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not very good, but he's a decent player. He has those qualities would make
Yeah.
him one of the top 10 centre backs in the world.
True.
Given time,
Hmm.
it's
Let's
quite
just
interesting.
look at these Liverpool transfers this season, and we'll close it off. Liverpool are apparent have already signed Alexis McAllister, and now they're after Manu Kone and Keplen Turam. Is that how you
Um,
pronounce his name? Yeah,
Reference to Ram.
yeah.
Reference to his brother, Marcus Thuram also, he's joining someone on a free transfer. I think.
Marcus Turam apparently Leipzig, RB Leipzig.
Yeah, he's a decent player. Front Thuram is like, he's one of those players who's fairly decent in all categories. He's he's decent moving forward. He's decent with the ball at his feet. He's decent with defending. He's very tall. He's massive.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think he can fit into that Fabinho position for Liverpool
Hmm.
because Fabinho hasn't been himself since like 2 seasons.
Hmm. Manu Kone is a very good player. He is I think he's very similar to Thomas Partey, very destroyed kind of player, but very young. I loved his season with Gladbach. Yeah, but he can also get into the goal scoring positions.
So more Saka than Barca.
Yeah, 22-year-old. I just found this out. Apparently, Mönchengladbach wants 114 million.
So your voice is breaking. How much do they want? No. Then telling us if they want to phone. Okay, here's the news. Liverpool transfer news has
And that's not gonna
114
happen.
million pound price revealed for Manu Kono and
Yeah,
Nicolo Barella, double D.
Nico Barella is edging towards Newcastle. That will be an insane transfer.
Bro, that kind of fixes Newcastle's midfield
Hmm.
problems.
Hmm.
If they even had any. I mean, they they
Bruno
have Bruno
Guimaraes.
Guimaraes, very good, and Joelinton, revelation at
Hmm.
the center midfield, to be honest.
I
And
think
then the other
Joelinton kinds of
players,
plays on the wings, right? Joelinton is
yeah,
pushed up. Yeah.
he's a striker massively, but really how started playing him as more of an eight,
Okay.
someone because he can cover a lot of ground. He's good defensively, so he started playing him in that midfield position, and he has been really good. Basically, Callum Wilson won't be dropped for so because his goal
Hmm.
scoring prowess. He has been very good this season. Uh, Barella would be insane.
Yeah. James Ward-Prowse to Liverpool might also happen. Bro, let me put it put it out there. Uh, Harvey Barnes and James Madison. Since Leicester City got relegated, Leicester was willing to sell both of these for 40 million each. And guess what? Tottenham bid it 50 million combined. Yeah, but
We
maybe we can see
haven't
them joining.
signed and Postecoglou as their new coach.
Yeah.
He's apparently very good. I've seen some clips of the way Celtic played under him. Very attack minded. So let's see how that pans out for Tottenham.
Hmm. Tottenham. Yeah. Tottenham should cash out on Kane. He'll anyway leave them after this season, right?
I think he has two more seasons in his contract.
No, no. This is his last season. This will be his last season.
2024, right? This is 2024.
Yeah, maybe Kane to United will be insane. Yeah. To talk about Man United transfers, there aren't any because their club is currently going going through some situation, a takeover situation. So we'll have to just wait. Maybe if you get into the market late, then you won't have many players left, right? Or you'll have to play a premium for even average players. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Do consider liking and subscribing. Suhas.